Good night, construction site. Down in the big construction site, the tough trucks work with all their might to build a building, to make a road, to get the job done, load by load. The sun has set, the work is done. It's time for the trucks to end their fun. So one by one, they'll go to bed, to yawn and rest their sleepy heads. Then wake up another day to a rough and tough construction play. Working hard to help his team, Crane Truck raises one last beam. Reaching, stretching, lifting high, he swings the beam into the sky. He'll set it down right on the mark. Then off to bed, it's almost dark. He slowly folds his boom back in, and then with one last sleepy grin, he tucks himself in a nice and tight. Then cuddles up and says goodnight. Shh, goodnight, Crane Truck, goodnight. Spinning, trolling all day long, Cement Mixel sings his woolly song. With one last spin, he pulls the load. He's ready now to leave the road. He takes a bath and gets all shiny and bright. He pulls up his chute and turns off his lights. He cuts his engine, slows his drum, and dreams sweet dreams of twirly fun. Shh, good night, Cement Mixel, good night. Dump Truck loves to work and haul. He carries his loads, both big and small. He moves dirt from place to place, then dumps it with a happy smile. One final load spills on a heap. Crunch! Now Dump Truck is tired and wants to sleep. He lowers his bed, locks his gate, rests his wheels. It's getting late. He dims his lights, then shuts his doors, and soon his engine slows to a snore. Shh, good night, Dump Truck, good night. Pushing with his mighty blade, Bulldozer works to smooth the grade. He clears the way to level ground. He fills the air with a thunderous sound. No one is as tough as he, or as strong as he, but now he's sleepy. He puffs some smoke out of his stack. He turns off his engine and stops in his track. He curls into a soft dirt bed and dreams of busy days ahead. Shh, good night, Bulldozer, good night. Scooping gravel, dirt, and sand, Excavator shapes the land. He digs and lifts throughout the day, but now it's time to end his play. A few more holes to dig, and soon he'll roll to bed beneath the moon. He twirls upon a bumpy track, pulls up his boom, and stretches his back. He sets his scoop down on the ground and snuggles up without a sound. Shh, good night, Excavator, good night. These big trucks, so tough and loud, they work so hard, so rough and proud. Tomorrow is another day, another chance to work and play. Turn off your engines, stop in your tracks. Relax your wheels, your stacks and backs. No more huffing and puffing. Team, it's time to rest your heads and dream. Construction site, all tucked and tight. This day is done. Turn off your lights. Great work today. Now shh. Good night.